It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Brooklyn Nets. And for Brooklyn, they've talked about the importance of starting fast, playing with energy right off the tip. Let's face it, no team likes to play catch-up if they can avoid it. We'll see how it works for them tonight. And Kenny Atkinson, hired by Brooklyn back in 2016, another point guard turned coach. Shaq, he played professionally for over a decade.
Yeah, he played in Italy, Paisan. He played in France, Sebon. He played in Germany, Bratwurst. He played in Spain, Hola. You can make an excellent living playing abroad.
I didn't know he spoke so many languages, and he broke the barrier in one try. Wow. But he's been coaching since 2004, and as an assistant with the Hawks, he really showed he was ready.
All right, now with the tip coming up shortly, time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's interconference time for the Thunder as they come in as the visiting team. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline.
I'm a 90. Finally got up to a 90 overall. Took me a while. I'm doing good. What about you? I don't have live 14, not 14, 19, but I played the demo. Did you hear what I said? Oh, that's good then. Versing the Indiana Pacers. Well, away we are.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is my first going live on
Okay,
YouTube.
basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, it's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. And taking the floor tonight, someone with a traditional post game who can also shoot with great range, DeAndre Ayton. Shaq, your thoughts?
I watched this guy play in college, 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Not fast.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Agile, fluid, highly skilled.
What more could you want?
What could you want?
Well, accurate shooter from the field and the free throw line. This guy moves his feet well enough to switch defensively. I love his game.
And now with the tip coming up shortly, time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Is the NBA Live 19 good? Awesome. That's great. That's great to hear, mate. You like my hair? It's from the guy in on the Prelude. The dragon had the same hair like that. What's that like? Playing as the woman. Is it different from playing as a man? Oh, I've got to buy NBA Live 19 now. I've only played the demo of it. Oh, me sinks it.
And it's the Suns coming in from out of town on this one, an interconference game today. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. You take a look at the Pacers. Well, they didn't have the success they hoped for on the recent road trip, but now is the time to regroup for a win with the help of their tremendous fans.
It's always fun at home, Kev. I mean, home sweet home is what I like to call it. But you know what? They've got a tough visitor in the house tonight, and just because they are at home doesn't mean the win is going to be automatic. They've got their work cut out for them against this opponent.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report.
We're 42-2.
Victor Oladipo
What's
trained with Dwayne Wade heading into last season. Now Wade says
42.
we talked about not knowing the path of your career. Don't put limitations on yourself. The result for Oladipo was an all-star appearance. Kevin?
What team did you go when you're playing as a woman?
Longer, so does the injury list, and Clark, keep taking a look at how you stay healthy.
Did you go to my team?
Do changes from era to era, but what precautions do teams take right now to ensure their players are at their very healthiest?
Well, I think it's all about preventative maintenance and the really good training and medical staffs, and most of those in the NBA are excellent. Do a good job of the preseason work, the conditioning work, the customizing of routines of weightlifting and recovery for each player. And then it's a matter of the player following the protocols and his particular program so that you fight off injury. And if you do get injured, it typically isn't, you're not out for extended periods of time. So, and then the emphasis on rest cannot be overstated. Teams are doing a much better job at managing the bodies of their players.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. On the perimeter, it's Booker and Jackson. Ayton is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's the Cobra in at the guard position. Phoenix shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade.
Do you know what team you went to?
And the first one drops. Clark, you played your entire
Well, my
career with
team
the
for the
Pacers.
women
What's your favorite memory
is
during that
Minnesota
Certainly
Lynx.
realizing the dream of being an NBA
Maya
player.
Moore
I was the 8th pick
is my
overall.
favorite
Was
player
close to where I
in the
attended college at Ohio State.
WNBA.
And then being able to perform at a
If you
high
don't know
level
who
to
Maya
be
Moore
an
is,
unanimous
should
all-rookie
Google it.
team selection, that was a pretty good highlight.
We
for him
lost this
starting
year.
his career. You know, he's a steady hand.
I'm not sure if we even made it to playoffs.
Confidence in this one.
Seattle Storm won the championship this year.
Now,
Minnesota Lynx won it last year.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Sabonis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
Here's the Cobra. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Warren, good.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack.
Yeah, she's my favorite player.
Wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now, here's Collison. 11 points for him in that last game.
You know, if you get fouled twice in the first quarter, they take you out.
The shot that time, not on target. The Suns go the other way with it, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Here's Oladipo after the made shot from the Cobra. And Oladipo, here we go, over Booker. Out to Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing.
Boston stole my rebound.
Outside Bogdanovich. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Oladipo misses.
Yeah, steal it again, why don't you?
A guy like that open, lucky break there for the D.
Jackson misses.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Now here's Collison. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Collison's got himself on the board. With
Yeah, she's great.
DC accurate from long range when he gets a clean look. He's lights out.
Now the pass to the Cobra. Misses the three. And here's Collison who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, there was no shine on that effort. Really lackluster. Their D was nowhere to be found.
And here's the break. Shoots from 14, and he hits the jumper for 2. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
Josh Jackson with the nice J getting better, and it's going to be important that he continue to become a knockdown shooter from here.
Now here's Turner. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Knicks in New York.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Good.
And Collison, I think, is
I hope this guy missed it, sir.
when he's shooting the ball from a set position. More of a set shooter than a guy who shoots it well on the move.
Here's Jackson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Collison. And it's Ayton missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Oladipo lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Go ahead, get your little point. Won't matter by the end of the game.
Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Collison. Here's the Cobra. Warren the pass to the Cobra. Ayton kicks to Jackson. Beyond the arc. They shoot again. Good work defensively by Turner. For Indiana, they've
Not here.
50%
Free
from
yet.
the field to this point, 4 of 8. The kick out to Oladipo.
Bye, Will.
Outside Collison.
Just try and not get foul.
Goes back up. Misses off the right eye. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of the first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Warren, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
I wish I had more views, more people watching this. But only 2 people watching this.
Now, here's Sabonis. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
Now here's Jackson after Darren Collison's miss. Here's the Cobra. 3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Cobra's got 5 now.
And he likes
Sink it for a triple.
Nice triple.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Turner kicks to Collison. Passes it to Bogdanovich. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Cobra passes to Booker.
Alright, son of a bitch!
Ball's knocked loose. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And
Eat that!
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession.
I gotta say, James Harden is the worst turnover ever. He scored over.
So timeout.
He got over about, I don't know, I think it was about 350 turnovers in one season. That's pretty bad.
Guys you played with there.
Well, Herb Williams, a teammate of mine at Ohio State.
Hey, you know what you should do?
Guy, mobile,
After I finish going live on this video, you should go live on your NBA Live 19.
Excellent defender, driver of the ball. Wayman Tisdale, may he rest in peace. We lost Wayman a number of years ago to cancer, but really a gifted scorer. Steve Stepanovich.
And I didn't see that message
about the same time due to different knee trouble. And he was a rugged, mobile, good shooting big
You got
guy
Tina
who I
Charles.
think would have continued to excel had he not had to retire.
What team does she play for? Yo, check out the girls.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana.
We're up by 6 points.
Bonus. Doug McDermott comes in for Bogdanovich.
Oh shit, wasn't paying attention.
And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in.
Look at this guy.
Visa comes in for Jackson. Now, here is Young. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Can't get a rebound because they're so goddamn tall. Wait, I got one.
Do it that easily, and even contested shots.
I'm bored, Devin.
Booker against Evans. 13 feet away. Holmes. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Holmes got
He used to be on Philly.
of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that.
Not anymore, I must say.
On the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Evans. The Suns getting the bucket. Off target.
Stole my rebound.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. Warren with the ball. A nice
Yeah!
How about the
Free
passing? They are moving the ball.
That's a
without
triple.
Any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here's Evans. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Nice shot.
Trying to copy us.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Now, here's Ariza. No points in the game yet for him. Over Joseph. Ariza no one. Pacers trail by 6. Now McDermott. Here's Joseph. Rebounded by Holmes. Outside Warren. And that one clearly a foul.
That's a foul.
2 shots coming up. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that.
See that? I've already got a B minus.
First free throw is good. TJ Leafs checked in for Turner. And Phoenix also making a switch. Daniels, he's checked in for Booker. All free throws.
I have a question. Is it, while you're watching this video, is it clear or not clear?
Now here's Evans. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. He kicks it to McDermott. Here's Leaf, guarded by Holmes. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. The kick out to Young. Phoenix grabs the miss. Holmes got his 4th rebound in this one.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Tone setting, that's what I call it. Grabbing this one by the throat early on and then squeezing it hard.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Suns getting the bucket.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but to be just enough to keep him out of rhythm. I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And it's Evans missing. Phoenix leading by 10. Down low. Out left to the wing. Holmes finds Warren. Over to the left wing. The Cobra. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
Damn it!
Guys are looking for a
The video must be too close to the TV.
Offensively, for sure.
Evans, good.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
On the wing, Daniels, covered by Evans. And that one's good.
Oh yeah,
Daniels.
see that?
Daniels
That was a
has
screen
got one
assist.
for his first
You're
pass.
blocking, you do.
Deep ball.
You hold
And
L1.
Joseph kicks
Yeah,
to
you know.
McDermott. Ariza brings the double. Here's Leaf. Offensive rebound. It doesn't go for
Woo! I got a rebound.
He has clearly been off the mark.
Now, here's Ariza. He's guarded closely.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
Here's Young. The Suns getting the bucket. Shoots from 14. Good as the jump shot falls.
That is Young showing you he can also handle the ball in the pick and roll and be effective. Cash money.
Pick and
He's
roll.
a long limb defender. Offensively, a complimentary score. You're not going to run your offense through him.
Usually I get in, but sometimes you don't.
Make big
That's
shots
life.
when you run offense to him.
Now Evans. After the missed 3 from the Cobra. Evans passes to Young.
I'll make a move already.
Joseph has an open look.
See that?
He
They
shoots
blocked me,
Another 3.
so I couldn't get
He
into
can
him.
be lethal from distance. When Joseph has room to fire, he's not going to hesitate.
Warren on the wing. Defended by Young. Warren, good. Warren's got 8.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm.
Today, Junior.
Now here's Evans. He's covered by Daniels.
I'm going for the block.
And here's Evans from deep. And so it's Phoenix looking at a 13
Yeah, I did get the block, but
heading into
he
the
still
next quarter.
missed.
Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in 2017. He's already made an impression on his teammate, Devin Booker.
Josh, the ultra competitor, he has the same mindset, that winning mindset. And, I think that's where it starts, people that actually care about the game. And Josh is definitely one of those guys.
Well, these two have a very bright future.
I mean, between Booker's shooting and Jackson's defensive versatility and potential, that's a duo to watch.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
Fuck you, you faggot.
Get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. T.J. Warren out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's the Cobra, and it's Chandler, and it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He had 55 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I won't forget it for a while. And you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively, they're going to be ready for him. They won't make things easy. Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention.
Evans outside. Pass to Leaf. Takes a 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Outside Warren. Pass to Daniels. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Pacers. Oladipo comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Collison in for Corey Joseph. And for the Suns, Anderson, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Bridges in for Troy Daniels. Here's the Cobra. 12 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Darren Collison. Fans can see what a team is doing on the court, but they can't see behind the scenes. Clark, in your experience, what are some of the hallmarks of a team with great locker room chemistry?
Yeah, it varies from team to team. You've got various personalities, but I think the one common theme is really a respect for each other and a willingness to sacrifice for each other. That creates an atmosphere for people to be their best. The teams that have good chemistry, there may be friction, there may be drama, but underneath any of that is a real respect for each other and a commitment to sacrificing for each other.
Some changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Leaf, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Tyreke Evans. Josh Jackson's checked in for Phoenix. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for Indiana. A 12-point game. Kicks to Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Sabonis. Young, right side. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
Can't afford these kinds of mistakes right now, Greg. It's as simple as that. And they're making it hard on themselves.
To the left wing. Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way and finished off by Oladipo.
Great speed on display by Oladipo in transition. Very few guys can keep up with him in the open court.
Jackson, that's good. Here's Collison. He's got 5. Timeout called the Pacers. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, the Cobra.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun.
Block me, you asshole.
Now here's Collison. Passes it to Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Goes up with a strike. Rebound by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas.
Okay, mate. See you later.
That they've had the advantage, and as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here's Oladipo following the 3 from the Cobra. Stolen by Jackson. Bridges against Oladipo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for Indiana.
And their guards have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
All free throws good from Bridges. This NBA, Clark, amazing. The potential now for some players to play into their 40s. In fact, we're seeing a couple guys in their 40s playing right now and playing well.
Yeah, you know, I thought about it when we started to see this influx, Kevin, of high school players coming into the league at 19, 20, 21 with the advancement in nutrition knowledge and training methods and preservation of the body and taking care of it, that we might see more longer careers. But if you start at 21 and play 15 years, that's still only 36. So I think we're going to see some more guys in the 40s, but I still think it's going to be a small number by and large.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 20 points for the Cobra.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And I tell you what, Greg, once he finds that rhythm, he's hard to guard. Shots come easy for him.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And you know, DeAndre Ayton, all that height around him. He goes 7 feet.
Thanks, mate.
With that 7'5" wingspan and already produces. But still, he shows considerable upside.
And all the people who are watching this video, I am sorry this video isn't clear.
Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting. And you look at the Cobra, he's at the head of the pack in the West. And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more.
Finally, they took me out.
Collison against Booker. Collison finds Bogdanovich. And here's Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Down low, here's Collison. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, when you think of Darren Collison, I think of a smart point guard. Had 2 seasons playing understudy to Chris Paul in both New Orleans and LA. Similar type of players who are very efficient and just gets the job done.
First one falls for him. And with Collison and Greg, how he plays, when he's off the floor, you notice.
I mean, things just don't seem to run as smoothly when he's not at the helm. Finds that balance between creating for himself and others, selective with his shots, and truly a complete guard, even if he doesn't do a lot of those flashy things.
Collison hits them both.
And, you know, the veteran leadership Darren Collison, DC, brings to
Maybe
the
the
team
video
is
will be
really
clear on
important.
Facebook.
Teammates really look up to him and respect him.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
No, maybe not. I know, but it's not clear on YouTube.
Game scorer since his 2nd season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, DA. There's Sabonis, and he lays it straight in.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Booker kicks to Anderson. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 21.
Hey, you have to always be mindful of where Anderson is at all times because he's an excellent marksman.
Collison with it. Now guarded by Booker. Bogdanovich wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Booker dishes to Anderson. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Oladipo. 14 points from him the last game against the Knicks in New York.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night. Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed, heel, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
Turner passes to Bogdanovich. He kicks to Oladipo. There's Sabonis. And nothing is falling for him right now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Booker over Collison. Again, Phoenix.
And guys, this is the blueprint for winning on the road. How about the level of focus on each and every possession?
Yeah, it's actually palpable, isn't it, Greg? I mean, you can feel it. Every single one of these guys locked in, playing for each other. And that's why they're up.
Here's Collison. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Collison finds Turner over Ayton. And that one hits back iron. Phoenix
Seriously, where's the competition?
The three-pointer to their advantage. Pass to Bridges. Nice ball movement by
This is
Phoenix.
pro.
The drive by Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 11 points.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
And you know what, Greg? They are crushing it on both ends. I mean, in total control right now.
Now, here's Sabonis. Oladipo. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
His shooting
What a
has
free.
been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Collison dishes to Oladipo. Right side Turner. All sorts of time. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Phoenix has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to slot that one away.
Indiana shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Leaf checked in for Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Tyreek Evans is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Oladipo. And for the Suns, Rashad Holmes, he's checked in for Anderson. Ariza comes in for Josh Jackson. And Daniels subbed in for Bridges.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Booker looking around. Now the pass to Holmes. Evans against Ariza. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Got to admire the penetrating ability of Ariza. He's quick at cutting inside and often finishes with style.
Evans passes to McDermott. Back to Evans. Outside Collison. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Collison's got 12.
Tell you what, a player of his size needs that shot, the floater. It's invaluable for a guy like Collison.
Ariza outside. There's 1:47 left to play here in the half. And the rejection by Evans. Down low, here's Joseph. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Joseph's got his 3rd basket.
Dude,
of the night.
relax.
And their shots are
We're leading by
falling
23
with more
points.
clarity
And
than we saw at first.
you think, oh no, they're gonna win.
From simmer,
Come on.
medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And it's slammed in by Ariza.
And Ariza shows no mercy on these drives inside. When he's got room to jam it, he's not thinking twice. He's bringing the thunder.
Now here's Collison. He's got 12. Nice shot by McDermott. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. And Booker gets to Ariza.
Dude, get out of my face.
On the wing, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific
No,
job
you want
in
my
terms
space,
of leading their
dude.
offense.
Now here's Evans. He's got 5. Feeds it to McDermott. Got a hand on it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. And Joseph kicks to Leaf. Dishes it to Collison. Shoots from the elbow. Here's McDermott, and it's blocked. Pass to Daniels. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
and beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this one.
Well, you know, you got to give them credit. I mean, they flipped the switch, and they're not looking back now.
And so it's Phoenix, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
I do what I want.
Leadership.
When I want.
Pinpoint passing. We saw it all there on display in that first half.
Yeah, he enjoys teeing his guys up. I know you like that one, partner. You and I both like to hit that white ball a little bit, but he knows it's important to share the wealth out there.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Did you bring your clubs, Clark?
Yeah.
Let me check and see if I can get us a tee time tomorrow morning.
All right.
Sabonis and Turner inside. Filling out the wings, it's Oladipo and Bogdanovich. And it's Collison in at the one spot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Phoenix on defense. Left side, Collison. Sabonis, the pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean,
Be gone, man.
launch full
Got the
defense
ball.
for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Booker outside. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Sabonis. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Here's Booker. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Booker's got 23.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bogdanovich against Jackson. And Bogdanovich kicks to Turner. Back to Bogdanovich. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And when you see Miles Turner play on the offensive side of the ball, the amount of skill he has at his age is just amazing.
Yeah, already a great pick and pop player. You know, not going to be much of a banger down low, but has enough touch outside where he won't need to be. But while he's still a work in progress offensively, I think he's shown that he has a very high ceiling in terms of his skill set.
Bitch.
And when Collison is cooking with grease or gas, he stays aggressive. Good at getting into a rhythm.
Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Collison. They get it again.
Fuck you.
Appeared to be an easy 2 points, just never materialized.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Boy, that's some hard work being done inside by Oladipo, earning a trip to the line with his physicality in the paint.
And Indiana making a change here. Young's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for 8. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Oladipo.
Oh, that's third time I missed.
Good momentum, 8 straight points. Bogdanovich looking around. Out to Turner. The 3. That one's not going to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's the Cobra. And the
Oh, well, go fuck
He's
yourself.
been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Collison finds Turner. Bogdanovich against Jackson. Back to Turner. 6 to shoot. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. For the 3. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. The Suns have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Lets it go from 14. Second chance shot. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 points.
Kevin, I had a coach tell me once, it's hard to turn guys up. You can turn them down, but it's hard to turn them up. And Jackson has a great motor. Excels at getting after misses and grabbing offensive boards.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Collison dishes to Bogdanovich. Right side, Collison. Back to Bogdanovich. Jackson comes over with the double. Bogdanovich passes to Turner. For the 3. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebound.
I was wide open.
Key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Pacers. And the pass to Oladipo. Yes, that goes in. 10 points for him.
You know, you got to give it up for Oladipo, being able to maintain his poise and not letting the contact bother him. That's good concentration.
Now here's Booker. He's got 23. Passes to Warren. Here's the Cobra. 6 on the shot clock. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column. You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
And the basket by Jackson.
And, you know, Jackson is terrific at shooting off the catch. And that's a credit to his footwork and his shot readiness before the ball arrives.
Now here's Turner. Bogdanovich left side. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
To the inside. Chandler kicks to Warren. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Saturday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. McDermott's checked in for Bogdanovich. Evans comes in for Oladipo. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. Here's the Cobra. Off
Oh,
three.
and apparently I
For
missed it.
Indiana, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Now, here's Joseph. Defense right on him. The kick out to Young. Evans outside. Takes the 13-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Evans has got 7 points in the game. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's the Cobra. He's got 27. From outside the arc, good on the three-point shot. The Cobra's got 30 points.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Chipped away.
Fucking asshole.
Evans inside. Defended by Bridges. Young trying to break free. Count it. Good. 9 points for Tyreke Evans.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's the Cobra. 30 points in the game. Inside, Chandler kicks to Bridges. Off target with his three. The Pacers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. McDermott finds Joseph. Back to McDermott. Here's the Cobra. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And here's the shot chart as we see how things are going for Booker.
When it rains, it pours. These threes aren't easy. I mean, he's draining them from all over. Quite often, there's a hand in his face or a defender closing out right at him. But every time he's looked as cool as ever and found the bottom of the net.
That free throw good from the Cobra. Leaf checked in for Turner. And then for Phoenix, Anderson, he's checked in for Chandler. And Daniels subbed in for Bridges. Both free throws good from the Cobra. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Kicks to McDermott. It's hauled in by the Suns. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Holmes, good.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them. And just look at that score.
And Greg, you know, they're really controlling the pace and game right now. Rushing, pushing the break, and leaving the defense in its wake.
Here's Leaf following the score by Phoenix. From deep, Evans. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
Just a positive force.
Really? You're cheering? Look at the score.
Has fallen a bit short. It's not because of him.
Here's the Cobra. 32 points in the game. On the wing, Daniels. From downtown. Rebounded by McDermott. The Pacers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And Young kicks to Joseph. Pass to Evans. Poke loose. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. Wants to get it to Ariza and does. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Joseph. And that basket is in there from the Cobra. The Cobra's got 14 points here in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Joseph with the ball. 7 points in the game. To the middle. Here's McDermott, and he converts the layup.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Joseph. Ariza against Young. Here's Anderson. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now here's Evans. He's covered by Daniels. Evans feeling it out a bit. Over Daniels. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
We got to rebound the ball. Everybody's come to the paint, but our bigs are getting pushed under. You got
No, I did what you saying because I'm deaf.
And Greg, he hasn't been
Seriously.
happy with how his team has rebounded. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Phoenix also making some changes. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bridges comes in for Terrell Arthur. And it's the Cobra in for Isaiah Cannon. Now, here's Anderson. The shot's good from the Cobra. The Cobra's got 36.
And since they come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Bridges. Anderson is out there with Chandler. Then it's the Cobra. And it's Daniels in at the 3 spot. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3 ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Here's the Cobra. Pass to Daniels. Now Bridges. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Collison kicks to Evans. Over Bridges. But they get it back. Collison, the pass to Turner.
A prick stole my rebound.
Evans outside. High, arcing shot. Rebound by the Suns. Pushing it up. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From the arc. And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Collison. Collison's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Collison. And here's Daniels for the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These going at each other from the outside.
You know, Clark, when you think about it, all fans really care about is winning, and that's hard to pull off when you're the only star on your team. We see it all over the league.
You know, basketball is not tennis or golf. It's a team game, and one man can't win a championship by himself. I mean, when you look at all the championship teams, they were championship teams, not driven by just one star player. And it's a blessing when you can play with other good players. And that's what all good players desire to do at some point.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Anderson outside. He kicks to Bridges. Here's the Cobra. Nice form on the 20-footer. The Cobra's got 38 points.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Collison, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Collison. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Sensing the opportunity there, Collison sneaking inside for the finish.
Now the pass to Bridges. On the wing, Daniels. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Pulls it up. And the Suns tack on 2 more. The Pacers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th.
Well, if anyone likes the video, please comment.
And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Anderson outside. The offensive rebound. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
And Indiana making a change here. Leafs checked in.
Yeah, is Chandler a difference maker defensively? The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up.
Fuck away, you faggots.
Now here's Evans. Chandler comes with a double team. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's the Cobra. One of those ongoing discussions about adding a 4th referee, Clark. Would that help us, you think, call the game more accurately?
No, it would just crowd the court more.
Right.
I mean, come on, what are we talking about here? There's a human element to everything we do. Calls are going to be missed. We've grown and gotten better in highlighting different aspects of calls, being more transparent about it. The video replay, I think, has been more good than bad in the game. There are going to be mistakes. You make them, I make them, the referees make them, coaches make them, players make them. We can't totally eliminate the human element of the game. A 4th official would not add to the ability to get more calls right. They're getting 94, 95% of them right now. You think another official is going to move the needle? Come on.
Here's Anderson after Darren Collison's bucket. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That free throw missing. The Pacers making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Holmes checked in. Indiana's gotten off
5 out of 6
3
free
quarters in the
throws
final
tonight.
quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Evans outside. Five on the clock. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anderson. Here's the break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
So it's the Pacers now, following the score by Phoenix. Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to the Cobra. Down low. Now here's Collison. Kicks it to Evans. Back to Collison. Outside Turner. Doubled by Bridges. 6 to shoot. And there's Darren Collison on the assist by Turner. Turner's got 3 assists in the game. The Suns shooting a scorching 68% in the game. The Cobra passes to Holmes. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Awesome feed there. That pass was on point.
And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Now here's McDermott, defended by Bridges. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, we know of your involvement with college basketball, calling the Final Four. College teams occasionally change conferences here in the NBA. There's talk of eliminating conferences altogether.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a bit of a traditionalist here. I'm open to change, but I think there would need to be more rationale behind the change than what I've heard or read. So I think keeping it the way it is fine. So that tradition aspect of it is what I'm hanging my hat on. I mean, anytime you try to manipulate matchups, though, to me, is walking down the wrong road. So, in my opinion, we should stay with the conferences for now.
I like that thought. Daniels, no good. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Phoenix.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Cobra.
And I thought the defense really looked lost out there, helpless. He had an answer for whatever they threw his way.
Here's Collison after the made shot from the Cobra. With the floater, Collison, no good.
Kevin, I like the defense there. I mean, they didn't make that easy, and he definitely seemed intimidated by the defenders.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
Pass to Leaf. The rebound by Anderson. A three ball, and another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Collison. The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Well, no doubt, this team is a force in this conference. So what's the outlook for the rest of the season?
I think you know the answer to that, DA. We got our sights set on the title. Regular season success is great, but we want to set up for a deep run in the playoffs. And at this point, I think we're looking pretty strong.
No doubt you are. Looking very good for the playoffs to come. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
No tripper. I don't want that.